lo-fi music is probably the only genre where you don't need to have high quality production skills. In fact, you don't even need to be a musician or know about music. The reason why is because lo-fi music relies heavily on samples, relies heavily on drum loops. Even though you can program your own drum beats, you can use drum loops which are already pre-made and you just drag and drop into your session. Now, if you don't know what a session is, and if you're a complete beginner into music production, a session is nothing more than a project that you create in a DAW. What is a DAW? A DAW is a digital audio workstation. If you don't know much about this, this is the perfect video for you. If you have a Mac, you can use GarageBand. For example, it's just a free app, it's a free software in order to create music at the very basic level. It doesn't get any more simple than using GarageBand. There is alternative for PC users, but I'm only mentioning GarageBand because I am a Mac user. Now, lo-fi music is a very interesting genre. You're gonna need at least samples in order to create lo-fi music. Now, I have created a free downloadable PDF with links and resources which are free for you to download right now. This PDF contains different links to very popular drum loops, to very popular MIDI packs and chord progressions and all kinds of sound effects that you need in order to create lo-fi music. Link in the description to get that PDF and get those links right now. And you can start making lo-fi music as soon as this video is over. Now, you're gonna find in that PDF different drum loops and samples and chord progressions that you can just drag and drop into your session and start creating your own lo-fi music production. Now, this is by far the easiest way to get started because that way you can get familiarized with what lo-fi hip-hop music is. The main characteristics of lo-fi music is the low quality, the low fidelity of the music production. That is good news for you if you are a beginner in music production because you don't need to have this high quality, high definition, if you will, music production, and you don't have to have any skills. In fact, if your productions sound way too clean, they're probably not lo-fi enough. We have come full circle when it comes down to music production because we have been investing on high quality microphones, preamps, computers and softwares in order to be able to make high quality music from the comfort of our own home. But with lo-fi music, it's actually the exact opposite. We actually want a low fidelity sound recording. So it better be badly made. And what I mean by that is that you need to understand that you need some type of saturation, you need some type of distortion, you need some type of artifacts in your own music production in order to qualify lo-fi hip-hop music, or at least to be in the ballpark of lo-fi music. This is really hard for a lot of people to accomplish because it has to be done with the intention of sounding low fidelity, low quality. What you need to do in order to create this type of music is get your hands on samples, on pre-made loops of drum loops, pre-made loops of guitar chords, guitar jazz chords, which by the way, they are included in the PDF. Get some chord progressions, piano chord progressions, which are again based on this lo-fi hip-hop genre. But you don't need to know about the progressions. You can just drag and drop these standard chord progressions and you can just put them in your session. Once you start doing this process of just adding drum loop, jazz chord progressions, and some type of artifacts like vinyl crackle and some noises, some nature noises like rain and different ambient noises, which again, these are all sampled. These have been made by different people that you can start using them in your own productions. And that's the fun part of making lo-fi music. But this is, again, this is something that you can start doing right now without you even programming your own drum beats. You don't need to program anything whatsoever. You can always learn this type of productions as you go, as you progress in your journey. But if you're a complete beginner, you might feel overwhelmed. Download that PDF with all the links and resources, link in the description for you to get started. I can't wait for you to start making your own lo-fi hip-hop tracks. Thank you so much for all the love and support. And as always, rock and roll, and here's to your success.